little weird right now. $5 for physical therapy. The US would never, could never. When will the US ever? Please tell me, when will the US start charging $5 for physical therapy and other health and medical things like that? Please, when? Healthcare is
I guess I'll see you guys in South Korea. Okay, I am now officially in South Korea, and just like my plane ride over here, the airport was practically completely empty, and right now I'm on a bus to go to where my hotel.
I have no idea where I am, but I'm going to try and go that way. So we're in a Korean forest right now. And I think the first thing I want to talk to is perhaps related to the forest here, is that I don't see any young people here.
Dang, it's so cute around here. There's all these little like alleyways and pedestrian-only streets. Don't let the lack of people deceive you. We were here last night. It was really, really busy. But today is Sunday morning. It seems pretty quiet around. We're here.
public transportation, fine. Please, by all means. Airports, absolutely. Sick, injured, old, feeble, taking them to the vet, please, by all means. But if they're just a perfect...
Even people sitting together who came together, they weren't talking, they were just lost in their phone. And I'm thinking, oh, this is really weird. I've seen it a bit in Los Angeles, but even then there's a bit of a split, you know, you still have people kind of raw.
So nice being able to walk around this beautiful, massive city. In our last few locations, we haven't been very active.
Yeah, it's nice that this city is so walkable. We're getting lots of steps in, which is great.
But it's very easy to get around. The transit is cheap. The trains are usually on time. There's buses and lots of different things. So the transport is cheap, but the prices.
And make it across the crosswalk before time's out. But if you start to run and like you really know in your heart you're not gonna make it, like why? Why are you running? Every time I see it, it surprises me that like adults out here are still doing those little shuffle runs.
Just made our way down here to the river area, and we just have to say one thing we always love in big cities, especially big cities, is when they mix in nature like this. You have nature, you have a river, and
was trapped. Another thing that surprised me was parking. I don't think that people get parking tickets in Korea. So people park anywhere and everywhere, on the sidewalk.
Parking, where like you are surrounded on all sides. You are literally boxed in. And I only experienced this really once in the US, and it was in the church at my hometown, but like after service.
For their public things, their parks, their transit systems, and everything else. So the respect here is very good and very different to what I'm used to, actually, to be honest. It's very good. Okay, and the I haven't really found too many deals, to be honest, with exception being perhaps fruit and vegetables at local markets and fruit and vegetables that are sold locally in the street by some of the old people that set up makeshift.
it was an average sized pizza. We got it in the area that we started in the video out at. So just keep that in mind, but we have noticed like everything is just a little more pricier than we thought. We're not here for that long, so
And we've been to some cheaper supermarkets. There's one I do recommend, which is called No Brand, like no frills, no brand, no packaging, no label, sorry. So I have
Back to the payment, and it was like $89, and I thought, that's a lot. I think it actually costs less than $10 to fill it out, so make sure you're on the correct website.
all right, what do you think? Can we walk across this thing?
So for a girl with not the best
Going to the hospital for tiny things, we don't do that. It's expensive. And I've been here almost 3 years, and my mind still struggles with the fact that I can go to the doctor for small things and not worry about
you. I'm not here to judge it, but every time I see it, it still really surprises me because it is like very unique still and very interesting. And I always think like, wow, how long did it take you?
very hard to have nice things. That being said, walking around Korea, for example, I see people leaving their backpacks out. No one's taking them, no one's stealing them. One of our neighbors has his mobile phone in his crate.
put it in the freezer when you're done so that there's no worms or flies in your your leftover dirty rotten food. Okay? Also, public intoxication.
Beer vending machine, and we thought it just didn't exist. And lo and behold, you could pull the vending machine door open and go inside to this amazing craft brewery where we get to order off like an iPad, and I think that's common here.
Just take a minute and appreciate that look. It always surprises me to see those filter-looking girls actually look like that in real life. Number 6 might be something that I'm really sensitive to as an American because we
Here right when they're about to close, so kind of the theme of my whole trip is there hasn't been many people, so there's really like no one here. But it's about to close, so it closes at 5 and then it reopens at 11 at night. And
So when you're walking around this city, you can often hear K-pop in the background. If you don't know what it is, Korean pop, I'm sure you all know what it is, but it's so cool to be here and finally get to be around it right here in Seoul, Korea. Well, it's
each other or themselves or I don't know. Apparently it's on purpose and it's like a look and some girls really like this look. I don't know, it's not for me, it's not something I'm used to. When I see something like that,
One was almost released in the early 2000s, so perhaps that could be the reason. I imagine in 20, 30 years we're gonna see everyone doing the same thing, so it's just one of those things, but it is quite hard.
Extra chopsticks. There's chopsticks in my house. However, fam, I did not know you could eat cake with chopsticks. It's just the chopstick possibility.
The first thing I noticed though is the chicken. It took a little while for the chicken to come out, but it's so tender, so fresh, and I just love the skin on here. I don't know exactly how they come up with this mixture. It's a lot better than
To make friends, this could matter a lot. I have no idea. I wasn't part of that side of the culture, but it does seem like physical beauty is very highly regarded, which
Today in Busan, our temperature is 57 degrees. That's practically summer for me. So, like, I've been wearing short sleeves at work lately, and my students are like, "Teacher, aren't you cold? Aren't you cold?"
Places that we're only here for a few days, and there's honestly so many things to do that it's overwhelming. We're like,
It is.
I keep thinking, we're like, what do we do in this video? What do we do in the next one? And we like make this huge list, and we're like, okay, we can't do that. So
you know,
it's gonna be, we're gonna have to narrow it down and pick.
personality to go along with that as well. Like I said, everything in this video is my opinion, and my opinion only of being 1 month in South Korea from a Western perspective. And not just South Korea, mainly just Seoul and the surrounding.
muscular atrophy is a trend. Number 2, half-heartedly running to cross the street. And I don't mean like the, oh my god, I'm 5 minutes late for an appointment, let me like straight up run across the street kind of run.
It'll come up and you'll get like restaurants and things. I don't think everything's on there, but you can't map anything out. So like getting directions when you're walking is just not possible. You kind of have to guess how far things are. Or we also downloaded a map called